Alright, y'all, this is going to be a technical analysis update for Bitcoin and Ethereum and some of the altcoins, and I guarantee you guys it's going to be a juicy one. So make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're into this kind of content. So Bitcoin, I want to talk about what has happened, and then I want to talk about what I think is going to happen in the future. So people are starting to get super bearish. What happened over the weekend is Bitcoin experienced a major cascade of liquidations where we pretty much came down all the way down past this Fibonacci level, almost a 28% drop in the course of 2 days, a 28% drop over the course of 2 days. And we did find really nice support right here at a Fibonacci golden pocket level. Now this Fibonacci golden pocket is pulling the fib from the low that we put in at the end of July to the all-time high. Now there's a few very important things I want to point out about this support. Number one, if we analyze the entire year of price action for Bitcoin, we can see that Bitcoin essentially has been trading sideways for the entire year of 2021. It seems crazy to say that because it feels like we're either in a crazy bull market or a crazy downtrend, but if we just zoom out, we can see that Bitcoin has essentially been trading in a sideways range for all of the year. Now, why is this so important? Well, first of all, if we can divide the year into 3 ranges where we can see these 3 high volume nodes, okay, we can almost separate this into 3 separate volume ranges that Bitcoin has been trading. You can also see that we found perfect support right down here at this low volume node. So there can be a case made that we have in fact bottomed out. However, I think it's probable that we will see a little bit lower, and here's why I think that. If we take a look at market Cipher B on the daily time frame, we can see that money flow is starting to curve from the blue into the purple. Now, usually when we get a money flow crossover, that indicates more downside. We can see that happened over here. We had a pretty big drop. Money flow crosses the purple. We came down even more. When money flow crosses from the purple into the blue, that's usually where we start to get a big move to the upside. So because the money flow is curving from the blue into the purple, this means that there is definitely more room for downside. Something else to notice is that we are printing a big old BitBoy green dot down here. Okay, down underneath the market cipher, right here, this dot right here. This is showing us that we are forming a bottom. Now, usually, when we put in the first one of these dots, it doesn't necessarily mean that we've come to the bottom, but it means that we've come to a significant bottom. Okay, so one of two things I think are going to play out. Either we are going to stay and consolidate around this area for a while, and Bitcoin and the market cipher B will print a trigger wave down here, which will give us a move to the upside, or, well, I should say there's 3 scenarios. The second scenario, which would be very, very juicy, is that Bitcoin comes down to this important support between 37.5 and 39K. This is the next major support. The reason this is the next major support is because it is the value area low of the entire year. Not only that, it is the value area high of this range that we were trading in over the summer. It's a very strong support. We also have some weekly and monthly levels down in this area. Now, if Bitcoin does come down here and get a very fast move to the 37 to 39 area, what will probably happen is we will get what I like to call an uneven butt cheek pattern on market cipher B. Now, an uneven butt cheek pattern, for those who may not be familiar, is when we have a very juicy and plump left butt cheek, okay? It's a very juicy, it's a very plump, it's a juicy, full of the ravioli inside, if you know what I mean, okay? And then we have this other butt cheek on the right, okay? And I like to call this butt cheek that lady at the diner who smokes too much with the Brooklyn accent, all right? That's kind of how she is. Hey, Dolores, get over here. This guy needs another cup of coffee, all right? So we got the 2 butt cheeks, and we can see if we get another move to the downside, and we put in that uneven butt cheek pattern where we have the Italian ravioli cheek followed by the Dolores coffee cheek, that will give us a very bullish divergence on the daily time frame as we come to a key support, okay? Now, that is one of the most bullish scenarios I could possibly imagine for Bitcoin. Now, another scenario that's a little bit more bearish, guys, is we get a floppy butt cheek, okay? If we start on the daily time frame to get a red trigger wave and print a lower wave on market cipher B, okay, that is going to be a floppy butt cheek. What is a floppy butt cheek? Well, it's become very popular in recent decades for young women to get implants in their glutes to try and make them look more full and voluptuous. But sometimes people who are on a budget, instead of going to a regular doctor, they will shove Fix-A-Flat up the butt cheek, right, and spray it in there, And what they don't know is, although it might provide temporary solution, what tends to happen is that will just blow over and the butt cheek will flop down and absolutely will lead to a more bearish scenario. If we lose 39 to 37K, then I am expecting us to come down to the high 20s, guys, because that is the next major area of support. So basically, as long as we don't lose, in my mind, 37K, I'm remain bullish because I think this is very strong support. If we lose 37K, I will be looking down to the high 20s. Now, if we have already bottomed out, right, then potentially we can look for support up at around 57,000 because that is the point of control for the year. Now, currently, guys, I am in many short positions. If you are in the VIP Discord, then you are aware of the positions that that we have taken in the VIP Discord. By the way, guys, if you do want to get into the VIP Discord where I post daily technical analysis updates, all the levels that I'm looking at to trade, as well as potential trade setups like this Bitcoin scalp that we took today. Just a tiny little scalp, guys. Gave the setup right here. Wanted to long from the golden pocket. Came down to that level. Got a very juicy little bounce from there. Little scalp. We also do swing trades in here. Posting daily technical analysis. We also have a thriving community of traders in here posting their TA. For Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for altcoins, it's a really great community. If you want to learn and become a better trader, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. You can check that out. So also, guys, if you want to learn technical analysis, you can also go to jasoncaspertrading.com. That is the trading course that will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader. The website is right up here on the top of the video. There is currently a 20% discount in the description of this video. So let's talk a little bit locally here about Bitcoin and what is happening locally. We can see that we are, in fact, just trading in this sideways range right here. In fact, if I pull a fixed range indicator volume profile from the low of this wick to currently where we're at, we can just see that we have a value area high right up here, a value area low right here, and the point of control is in the middle. Okay. Shout out to everybody who took the short with us from here in the VIP Discord. That was a very juicy short. I still have that short open. Let's see, right in here. The setup was given in advance. Let's see. Yeah, here it was, guys. Here it was. So we longed it. And then as we were in the long, we were looking to come up to reject right off this level with the bearish divergences on the 12-minute and down. That's exactly what happened. I've still got the trade open. It's up over 200% in profits right now, guys. This was take profit one. Very juicy. Shout out to everyone who took that trade with me. So basically, as long as we can maintain in this sideways range, I don't get overly bearish. I don't get overly bullish. Right now, our next major area of resistance locally is about 53K, and our major area of support locally is right down here at about 46.8. Okay, I want to talk about Ethereum and some other altcoins as well. If we take a look at the Bitcoin-Ethereum pair, we can see that we are still bullish as far as the Bitcoin to Ethereum pair goes. Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin, breaking out not only of this symmetrical triangle, guys, but also breaking above this juicy Fibonacci golden pocket level. So what does this mean? Are we going to see Ethereum greatly outperform Bitcoin in the coming months? Well, honestly, guys, it really does depend, right? It depends. It depends on what happens with the market in general, right? If Bitcoin is going to start dumping, it's going to take the whole market down with it. And if our goal is to stack our Satoshis, even if the whole market is dumping, we might still see Ethereum outperform Bitcoin. So if you're looking to stack Bitcoin, right, and you're exchanging some of your Bitcoin into Ethereum like I did when we broke out of this triangle here, you know, as long as we don't lose this level of about 0.08, right, I remain bullish for the Bitcoin to Ethereum pair to see us come up to one Ethereum being 1/10 of a Bitcoin and eventually being worth 1.15 Bitcoin. Way up here is the target of a cup and handle. Our next major resistance is this golden pocket at about 0.1, and then we have next major resistance at that weekly at about 0.148799. As far as the Ethereum to US dollar pair goes, we can see that we are holding support very well. We're holding support very well. When Bitcoin dumped down and lost the range, Ethereum, not only did it stay in the local range, but watch what happened to Ethereum. Ethereum came down and bounced perfectly off the neckline of the cup and handle breakout, which was also the yearly value area high, which was also a golden pocket and a daily level of support. This is a very strong sign for Ethereum. As long as Ethereum can maintain above 36.29, which is the yearly value area high, honestly, this kind of just looks like bullish consolidation here, and I would not be surprised if we see another move to the upside. As far as resistances go on a higher term time frame for Ethereum, 5.5 thousand and then about 6.5 thousand. Potentially, there are some people out there, including myself, calling for a $6,000 Ethereum by February 14th. Okay, keep your eyes peeled for that, guys. Keep your eyes peeled for that. If we lose this level, then I would expect us to come down to about a $3,000 Ethereum. And if we lose this important $3,000 level, the next major support is going to be right around 1,800. Now, this is important, guys, because if we're looking at the value area for the year, if we lose this important support, then it just is very probable that we will eventually make our way back down to an $1,800 Ethereum. So it's something we need to be aware of. If you are a larger time frame trader, be aware of that level, because if we lose it, and I'm talking about 36.3-ish, right? 3,600-ish. It's very probable once we make our way back into this value area that we will make our way back down to these lows. All right. I want to talk about Matic too, guys, because we have been trading Matic in the VIP Discord. We are currently short on Matic. We took the short yesterday in the VIP Discord in the potential altcoin trade setups. We did find this juicy setup yesterday. It was a little bit risky for me, okay? It was a little bit risky for me, but we wanted to take a short from here because we saw market Cipher B. The money flow was coming down. If we open this up in a new tab here, we saw money flow was coming down. We saw momentum was coming down as we were coming to a key resistance. It's not on this chart, but the key resistance was the 1.272 fib level. Okay, that actually has turned out to be a very good trade for us. You can see that we've hit multiple take profits. Take profit 3 was just hit 122% gains, guys. A 10x leverage short right here. And people are asking, when is Matic going to find support? When is Matic going to find support? Well, you could argue that we found support already. I'm going to turn on a fib right here, and we can see that we are coming down to the Fibonacci golden pocket level right around $2.04. So I would say that $2.04 is a major area of support. But we do have to keep in mind that we do have other fibs that we could pull here, most notably the fib from this low to this high, which would put our golden pocket at about $1.86. Now, the juiciest scenario that we could possibly imagine for Matic is that we come and take out these lows right here, okay? Come and take out $1.45. If we come below $1.45, all right, and we are getting what I like to call, guys, you know what I like to call it, right? I'm just going to say the word. I'm going to say it. The uneven butt cheek pattern on the 4-hour time frame. That, to me, would signal the bottom for Matic. Now, I would be looking for this on the 4-hour time frame. I would also be looking for this on the 1-hour time frame, guys. 1-hour time frame, uneven butt cheeks, they are very powerful, okay? But 4-hour would, to me, say maybe we could see another big move to the upside. But other than that, I'm currently only short on Matic right now, guys. I'm in no long positions. All right, that's it for today's video, guys. Hope you found it informative. Hope you found it helpful. If you did, make sure to like the dang video, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoy this kind of content. God bless all of you. And, you know, I just never know how to end these videos. I just